the previous round, the uppercut that's...
What's going on, you guys? So, I've seen some things on the internet, right? And I just can't help it. I just can't help but to come out and say something. I feel that I have to come out and say something. But before I get to any of that shit, we do got some fights today. You know, it's a busy day full of fights. We got a Matchroom DAZN card with Conor Benn and the Ebony Bridges, the blonde bomber. You know, we got that fight card going. And then we got the Jaron Ennis versus Sergey Lipinets. We got the Stanionis guy fighting Thomas Delorme on the undercard. That should be a good fight. We got Joe Smith Jr. I forgot the guy he's fighting. I'm sorry. But Joe Smith Jr.'s fight tonight on ESPN. But I've been scrolling through YouTube, right? You know, you just see things. And your favorite YouTubers is at it again. You know, they coming out with these bullshit titles, these bullshit. I don't really understand the agenda. I don't understand the game. Because early on for me, it was just a competitive thing. You know what I'm saying? It was no, like, I don't got nothing personal. It's just like my team is better than your team. My team's going to beat your team. That's what it was for me. It was a friendly thing. But now it got really toxic to where these guys is really doing their best to diminish another guy. You know what I'm saying? It's getting really, really bad. And you're going to start seeing this more frequently. We already seen it now. And more, what I'm really relating this to is the Errol Spence Jr. fan base. You know what I'm saying? These guys are insane. You see these guys diminish Keith Thurman. Now, Keith Thurman is dealing with a little karma. I get it. But they diminished Keith Thurman. You know, they destroyed Keith Thurman before he even fought Pacquiao or anything. They destroyed Keith Thurman for years. They destroy anybody that try to deal with Errol Spence Jr. You know, they really belittle the guy. You know, they make it seem like he ain't worth it. He don't deserve a fight with him. He did to Sean Porter till Sean Porter showed these people that he really belonged in the ring with a guy like Errol Spence. Now Sean Porter is the boxing god of 147. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to start seeing it. You've seen it with Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. You know, for years they've been diminishing Bud. Oh, he ain't done nothing. His resume this, all that. They put hurdles in front of the fight. He on the wrong side of the street. It's all kinds of shit. And you're going to start seeing it with Jaron Ennis. If he looks good tonight and stops Sergey Lipinets in press fashion, or let's just say this. If he's fighting Sergey Lipinets and he gets hit, he gets hurt, or you know, he gets hit a little bit more than usual, or anything, any little thing. Why? Because he's on Errol Spence Jr. heels, and these guys know it. I'm already seeing these guys really trying to diminish Jaron Ennis. I already see it, and it's going to happen. Why? Because if he beats Sergey Lipinets tonight, he'll be the number 1 3 guy in the IBF. And we all know IBF always like to go by the book. So if they choose to do so, they can make him the mandatory to fight Errol Spence Jr. Why? Because at one point, Carlos Ocampos was the number 3 guy. And I think that was a choice by Errol Spence's team, maybe. Maybe they requested that guy behind the scenes. I don't know. But he was the number 3 guy, and Dennis Ugas was the number 1 guy in the IBF. You know? But they chose to fight Carlos Ocampos in that homecoming fight. We know how that played out. So Jaron Ennis is the number 3 guy. Will Errol Spence do the same? But now you're going to start seeing boxing fans downplaying Ennis, saying he needs to fight Sean Porter first. It's going to be a lot of shit. And they did this same thing to Terrence Crawford. How you going to tell a champion, one of the best fighters in the sport, that he got to fight a contender, a guy that's been beaten by damn near everybody in the division, that he got to fight him first? You know what I'm saying? What kind of shit is that? That just doesn't make any sense to your boy Bushido, but that's why I'm here. Because you need guys like me that's going to tell you the real. That's not going to sit here, and this is not a job. I'm not about to just sit here and just come out with bullshit just for whatever reason. And when I seen a particular video today from one of your favorite YouTubers saying that Terrence Crawford turns down Sean Porter, it's like, you know what? I was going to wait till later to do my videos because I got a busy day with a lot of fights. But I'm like, you know what? I got to say something about this bullshit because that's a damn lie. Town Biz, shout out to Town Biz. He had Bo Mac on an interview, and Bo Mac told us the exact update on what's going on. He didn't say any names, but it did lead you to believe that it was Manny Pacquiao based off how he was talking. He said it was a really big fight, it's a big deal, and it's going to be over there in the Middle East, and it's going to be June 5th. That's pretty much all he told us. He didn't say, nah, we ain't fighting Sean. Nah, we ain't fighting Danny. Nah, we ain't fighting. He didn't say none of that. But you got these guys with these big platforms that's coming out here spreading this false information. And then you got these guys also that listen to this shit, sharing it to other platforms like Facebook. And then these people don't really know how to do their research. They look for these guys for the news. And then they see this bullshit and they think it's real. But that's why guys like Bushido Boxing exist. Because I'm going to tell you the truth. And I'm going to tell you the real. You know what I'm saying? Whether I like it or not. Because there's a lot of bullshit in this YouTube boxing community. You know? And they're going to start diminishing Jaron Ennis. They're going to find ways to downplay him, nitpick him. Oh, he's weak against this. Oh, they're going to find ways to make it look like he don't deserve a fight when any of the top guys, especially Errol Spencer Jr. Wait for it. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.